Welcome back to Moonlight Awakening. In episode 1, we learned that Hanuman carried within him infinite power. But knowing you have power and actually using it are two different things. Today's story is about the moment Hanuman had to choose between doubt and faith, between comfort and purpose. It's about an impossible ocean, 3 magical guardians, and the leap that changed everything. This is the story of faith overcoming fear, and it's not just about Hanuman. It's about every ocean you'll face in your own life. Rama's beloved wife Sita has been kidnapped by Ravan and taken to Lanka, an island kingdom across a vast ocean. Rama is devastated. His army of monkeys is mobilized to search for her. They reach the ocean's edge and everyone stops. The ocean before them is described as 100 yojans wide. A yojan is approximately 8 kilometers. That means we're talking about an ocean approximately 800 kilometers across. For monkeys without boats, without technology, without any conventional means, it's impossible. The monkey generals are powerful. The strongest among them attempt the leap. Each one fails. Each one falls into the sea. Despair spreads through the army. Rama's face grows darker. How will they ever cross? How will they ever find Sita? Then all lies and eyes turn to Hanuman. But here's the truth. They don't tell you. Hanuman looked at the ocean and he doubted himself. He thought, I'm just a monkey. Yes, I have been blessed by the gods. Yes, I'm stronger than my brothers. But this ocean, this is beyond anything. I could die. I could fail. What if I fall? Doubt is not a weakness. Doubt is wisdom, recognizing the genuine magnitude of a challenge. Hanuman's doubt showed his humility. In his moment of doubt, Hanuman's mind went to his mother. He remembered her voice from childhood. Son, you carry the strength of wind itself. You carry the blessings of all the deities. But more than that, you carry my faith in you. I have always believed in your capacity. And then, in that remembering, something shifted. This is the first crucial spiritual principle. Awakening is remembering. You don't need to become more powerful. You need to acquire new abilities. You need to remember what you have always possessed. Then came something else. Jambavan, the ancient bear, the oldest and wisest of the monkeys, stood up. He walked to Hanuman and said words that echoed across the assembled army. Hanuman, why do you hesitate? Do you forget who you are? You are the son of Vayu, the wind god himself. Your father carries clouds across oceans. Your father moves mountains. Your blood carries that power. I have lived for countless ages, and I tell you truly, there is no obstacle you cannot cross. There is no power greater than yours amongst us. Go, leap, and know that the divine itself travels within you. In that moment, Hanuman made a choice. He chose to trust. He chose to remember. He chose to act despite his fear. Hanuman walked to the top of the highest mountain. He stood tall. He extended his arms. He took a deep breath. And then something extraordinary happened. His body began to glow. The very air around him hummed with power. The earth beneath him trembled with the force of his presence. He had remembered. He had awakened to his own nature. And then, with the force of his entire being, With all his conviction, with the power of wind itself, he leaped. The jump was so powerful that trees uprooted around him. Rocks flew into the air, birds scattered. The earth itself seemed to shudder with the impact, and Hanuman was airborne. He soared across the sky. The ocean spread beneath him like a blue mirror. Wind rushed past him, but it wasn't opposing him. The wind was carrying him, supporting him. The wind was recognizing one of its own, Vayu's son returning to his nature. But the ocean, the ancient ocean, had guardians. 3 tests awaited Hanuman. As Hanuman flew across the ocean, the first guardian appeared. A golden mountain rose from the sea. Menaka Parvat, a sacred peak that had been hidden beneath the waves. A divine being appeared before Hanuman and said, "Great one, you have traveled so far. Rest here. Take comfort. The Lord of the Sea sends these blessings and offers hospitality." It was beautiful, it was peaceful, it was tempting. But Hanuman understood something crucial. The goal is more important than comfort along the way. He bowed respectfully to Menaka and said, "Noble mountain, I honor your offer, but my heart will find no rest until my Lord's purpose is fulfilled. I must continue." And he leaped upwards, leaving the comfort behind. The second guardian then appeared, a serpent so vast that her body filled the entire sky. Her mouth opened 8 miles wide at first, and she said, "I am Surasa. I have a blessing. Anything that crosses this ocean becomes my food. You will be my meal, noble one." Most beings would panic, most would try to fight, but Hanuman responded with respect and strategy. He said, "I understand your dharma, your sacred duty. I do not deny you. But I too have a sacred purpose. I must reach Lanka after I complete my mission. I will return to you, and you may do with me as you wish. This is my promise." Surasa expanded her mouth further, 15 miles wide. Hanuman expanded his body to match, 30 miles. He grew larger, 40 miles. Still, he matched her. But then Hanuman realized the profound truth. Conflict based on matching force can never be resolved through force matching force. So he changed his approach. While Surasa opened her mouth to its absolute maximum, Hanuman suddenly shrank to the size of a mouse. He flew directly into her mouth and directly out of it. "Beloved serpent," he said, bowing, "I have entered your mouth and exited it. I have technically fulfilled the condition of your blessing. Your dharma is satisfied." Surasa laughed, a laugh that echoed across the ocean and blessed him. "Go, great one, you have shown wisdom where others shown only strength. You will succeed in your mission." But one more test remained. A demoness named Simhika lived beneath the ocean's surface. She had dark powers. She could capture the shadows of flying beings and pull them downward. As Hanuman flew above, she seized his shadow. But Hanuman understood immediately. A shadow has no substance. It is only a reflection. It has no reality of its own. If you give power to shadows, they pull you down. If you recognize their emptiness, they have no power. Hanuman drove straight down at tremendous speed and destroyed her. The shadow vanished, the path was clear. When Hanuman finally arrived at Lanka's shore, he was transformed. He was not the same being who stood doubtful on the mountain peak. Each obstacle had refined him. Menaka taught him purpose over comfort. Surasa taught him wisdom over force. Simhika taught him shadows have no substance. This is the true nature of spiritual growth. We don't just arrive at our destination, we become worthy of them through the journey. The gods celebrated his arrival from the heavens, they blessed his mission. Now nothing can stop Hanuman. Now I want to speak directly to you. What is your ocean? What distance seems impossible in your life right now? What separates you from your own soul needs to be. Perhaps it's the gap between who you are and who you wish to become. Perhaps it's the distance between your current reality and your spiritual aspiration. Perhaps it's the ocean of fear between your heart's desire and your courage to pursue it. The first question Hanuman's story poses to you is this: have you remembered who you truly are? You have been blessed. You have received gifts, not just physical gifts, but spiritual, mental, emotional gifts. You have received the blessing of consciousness itself. But these gifts are often forgotten beneath layers of doubt, habit, and fear. Awakening begins not with gaining something new. It begins with something what you have always had. The second question: will you leap? Knowing who you are is one thing. Actually taking the leap, actually moving forward despite fear, despite the doubt, is another thing entirely. The third question: what are you willing to learn along the way? Every obstacle that arises is not meant to stop you. It's meant to transform you. The mountain of comfort teaches detachment. The guardian of ego teaches wisdom. The shadow of fear teaches you its insubstantiality. Let me invite you to do something right now. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. Imagine your own ocean. See it before you. See the distance between where you are and where you need to be. Now imagine yourself with the same certainty Hanuman had when he leaped. Feel the power within your own being. Feel the support of the universe itself. And know this: you are never alone in crossing your ocean. The same divine force that carried Hanuman carries you. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Thank you for joining this episode of Moonlight Awakening.